Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Very kind. Welcome, welcome, one and all, to The Late Show. I'm your host, Stephen Colbert. Ladies and gentlemen, I probably don't have to tell you. Check your calendars. It's January 20th, which means Donald Trump has been in office for exactly 1,000 years. During that time, he has monopolized our attention every second of every minute of every hour of every day, which is sad. Because today, we're not focusing on the real meaning of January 20th. It's Penguin Awareness Day. Yeah. Are you aware of penguins? Then you've done your part. A lot has happened in a short time. This year alone, Trump renamed the Gulf of Mexico the Gulf of America, held a giant military parade on his birthday, said he wants Canada to be our 51st state, signed an executive order ending birthright citizenship, tore down the east wing of the White House to build a ballroom, covered the remaining parts of the White House in golden gewgaws, forced Paramount to make Rush Hour 4, made himself the chair of the Kennedy Center board, then renamed it the Trump Kennedy Center, and personally pocketed over $1.4 billion. And guess what? You didn't remember most of that stuff. Because every single day, there's some new Trump horror dominating the headlines. Case in point, Trump invaded Venezuela a couple of weeks ago, seized their leader, and brought him to Brooklyn, and absolutely nobody's talking about it, not even me. That's weird. And it's probably the whole point. Today's maniacal criminality distracts us from yesterday's maniac crimes, which reminds me, where are the Epstein files? Nothing yet? Really? It's the law. You signed it. Just checking. The point is, the last year has been exhausting. And not just for us. That's why Trump's always falling asleep. Trump celebrated his one-year anniversary today, this afternoon, with a totally planned surprise appearance in the White House press room. Now, obviously, the president's a very busy man, so he could only speak for 2 hours. Reviews are already in. Time magazine raves. Trump touts accomplishments and grudges in rambling speech to White House press. The New Republic says Trump 79 kicks off press conference by reading aloud to himself. The Express UK opines Trump health fears soared during bizarre press briefing. Time for a medical review. And Stephen Colbert says these are the mad ramblings of a syphilitic brain. But here's the thing. Don't take my accurate word for it. Let's go to the tape. Trump began the press conference steadily and sleepily, holding up pictures of immigrants with criminal records.
Boy, these are rough characters. Many murderers, many murderers. People that murdered. You're not getting bored with this, right?
Bored? Am I bored? Bored. Is it bored when your testicles snap up against your pelvis while your heart beats like a tweaked out woodpecker and you're worried for your grandchildren that haven't even been born yet? Is that bored? Then no, I'm not bored. Follow-up question, is it still technically sundowning if it happens at 2 o'clock in the afternoon? I'm asking for an entire world. Now, when Trump wasn't silently holding up his immigrant Pokemon cards, he tried to tout his many accomplishments, including sending the National Guard to D.C.
Look how beautiful. D.C. is now, you can walk right from here to a restaurant, right through the center of town. You can be with your child, with your loved one, with your lover. Your lover's not going to be killed anymore, so he can act like a real lover.
I mean, I mean, your lover's not going to be killed. And remember, there must be 50 ways to kill your lover. You just hit her with a pan stand, come up with a ploy, Roy. You could murder Francine, Gene. You could run her over with a bus, Gus. Just smother your lover, Danny Glover. Just, the point is, and just look at that guy, just point is, I'm still crazy after all these years. Anyway, that happened. Look at that. Anyway, that happened today, and we'll forget it tomorrow because Trump's focused on conquering Greenland now, and he hasn't ruled out using the military for that. In fact, this weekend, he threatened tariffs against any NATO allies who sent a few dozen troops there, including Denmark, Norway, Sweden, France, Germany, the United Kingdom, the Netherlands, and Finland. We can't go after Finland. They're a major trading partner. We import $1 billion a year of Finnish paper and paperboard, articles of pulp, paper, and board. And you know the old saying, first they came for my paperboard and I said nothing. Then they came for my paper and board. And I was like, how is that different? I don't know. Is that not paperboard? Unlike all of his previous tariff threats, Europe did not cave this time. Over the weekend, the EU... When did we let the Europeans in? I guess. Check the passports before these people leave. Now, over the weekend, the EU held emergency meetings to counter the tariffs. One idea they had is to unleash what they call the trade bazooka, which allows the EU to curb or cease imports of goods, put restrictions on foreign investments, and could even block some of America's access to EU markets. No, but I love European markets. They sell mulled wine that you can sip while you walk around. Then as you're leaving, you're like, well, we gotta buy a puppet. And then you're stuck on a 9-hour flight to JFK with a hand-carved marionette in your lap. You're like you're German Jeff Dunham. Now, it's worth a reminder that Americans are the ones paying for all of Trump's tariffs. So our country's threat to Europe, evidently our country's threat to Europe is give us Greenland, or I swear to God, we're gonna punch ourselves in the balls so hard. Now, somebody moving a piano over there? You guys moving some heavy furniture? Several European leaders reached out to Trump to try to talk some sense into him, including Norwegian Prime Minister Johannes Gahr Støre, seen here asking his doctor if Cialis is right for him. Støre, and I trust I'm mispronouncing that correctly, Støre sent Trump a secure text message suggesting some de-escalation over the conflict over Greenland. The president responded, "Dear Jonas, considering your country decided not to give me the Nobel Peace Prize for having stopped 8 wars, plus I no longer feel an obligation to think purely of peace." He didn't get the Nobel Peace Prize, so now he's gonna ruin peace. Same way, he didn't get an Emmy for his reality show, so he ruined reality. Just give him the prize. Just give him the thing. It just isn't worth it. Just give him whatever he wants. All of this tension is going to make things awkward tomorrow when Trump speaks to the World Economic Forum over in Davos. The forum kicked off yesterday, and European leaders are already taking swipes at Trump. Here's French President Emmanuel Macron, who was sporting a new accessory because of an eye condition.
We do believe that we need more growth, we need more stability in this world. But we do prefer respect to bullies, we do prefer science to plotism, and we do prefer rule of law to brutality.
Cool shades, bro. Macron's clearly ready to stand his ground as he's France's answer to Dirty Harry, Filthy Henri. Go ahead, punk. Make my bidet. Huh? Or he could be promoting his new international crime procedural, CSI, ooh la la. Beware, Mr. Trump. If you take Greenland, France may start World War III-some. Trump's not the only, really? Think about it. Call me, CBS. Trump's not the only American leader traveling to Davos. So is California governor and Pigeon waiting for you to drop that French fry. Gavin Newsom. Newsom had a warning for European leaders capitulating to Trump's bullying.
Europeans think this is diplomacy and this will ultimately
this is
work.
diplomacy with Donald Trump? He's a T-Rex. You mate with him or he devours you. One or the other.
What? He's a T-Rex, you mate with him or he devours you? I must have missed that scene in Jurassic Park. But is this true? I'm told we have a clip.
What is that?
We got a great show for you tonight. My guest